I worry about the state of the world. This tension is hardened to the point of a second skin. If you allow someone to brand you with their eyes, you are already dead meat. A soft look is a soft meal. This is all I see, but this cannot be all I ever know. I sense it within the caverns of my psyche, without even focusing, that there must be a better way to live. There is a better way to live. There must be a way for us all to survive. For us all to survive without consuming each other. The cave growled with his hunger. The emptiness replaced, a barrage focusing in on his pointed olive ears. It seemed then, as he opened his eyes, that he was already half swallowed. I've been thinking too much about food. I need to refocus if I'm to get some sleep. He rose, shaking some blood from his legs, and began navigating towards the orange light from without. Keeping one hand scraping the cave wall as he went, he relished the dampness of the rock. Quickening his pace now, as his legs relaxed, it wasn't long before he had made it to the opening. He used the time to arm himself with a taut expression and a careful gaze. Even still, the evening air took the breath out of him, leaving him a brisk shiver. Looking around, the slope melded with the late sun's glow, with only the sprawling ocean to distinguish up from down. Carefully, he leaned forward to intake the foamy white waves assailing the cliff many blinks below. The salty spray glid into his slitted nostrils. The natural rhythm serenaded him into a state of desolence. He suddenly felt like he was the only living thing on this arid island. An eyelid slipped. Whoosh, come to me! The other lid fell and blocked his vision. I have something you want to see. Yes? Ah, you're all here already. I hate how you're so good at that. What is it, Flick? Right, so he began, then scowled. Open your eyes when you're talking to me. Show some courtesy. And maybe you'll be able to see. Instead of me having to describe it for you. Whoosh folded his short arms, unconvinced. Flick smiled and pointed. There, you see that? Beyond the shore was an inlet, brewing with rock pillars. Some jutting out like teeth. The current there continually beat down on the area. There, where Flick pointed, was a squirming creature. Pinned to the side of a flattened rock. I saw it drift off course earlier. It is going nowhere. He held his claws together before Rush, beaming. It's our lucky day, an easy meal. If it's so easy, why did you call me over? Go on, get it yourself then. Wait, that's right. You need me to blink over there and risk my tail to get to the morsel. We're buddies, Whoosh, come on. I could have called over anyone else, but I called you. I consider it a team effort. I spot, And you catch. Whoosh was about to argue, but his stomach lurched into the conversation. A smile cracked open onto Flick's face. Ah, you see, you've got no excuse not to. You're hungrier than I am. The smile shattered. No, don't walk away, please. Please, look, I'll... 2 irises disappeared. You're so rude, he said, and sat down, ready to watch. A blink requires absolute focus, is what I've always been told. Being a Wuxi came to me easy enough. Unlike Flick, who could never really stay in place, becoming still, focusing and moving my thoughts and body to a set location felt natural. After a time, however, my body became almost a burden. I envy Flick. And those hits that call us so queer. To have all that energy. But how would I make use of it? Most likely I would waste it. In some dusty chamber somewhere. It would help in one aspect though. Images in my head appear a lot calmer than they are. A seizure of the senses gripped Whoosh. A burst of forces of wind and sea rattled his vessel. He buckled. The flat rock beneath his knees seemed to sway. The evening sea lashed out again. Iridescence swept through his shell and onto his skin. Regardless, he inched to starboard. He inched to starboard. A cold and salty wisp tore about his insides, an arm outstretched. Further. Further. Further! He shuddered, swiped. It was flopping. Frantic, breathing in scrapes. The sun departed. The chaperone abandoned the two in darkness. Sloshing still, the formless depths calmed. Eye to eye, the drooling ground. Whoosh and the small morsel lay together. I should eat you. I should eat you. I've eaten countless sea spawn. My body is reaching for you. If I were anyone else, you would already be dead. Instead, I'm spread out on this rock, my claws being the only thing stopping me from slipping. My shell is cracked, I think. I'm probably bleeding also, but this cold makes it hard to tell where. And you are awash with fear. What do I call you? My adversary, my prey, my friend? I could use more friends. My friend, where have you come from? How far have you travelled through your huge subterranean world? And who else lives there? I would listen, my friend. And let every story sink deep. I could just ask you, of course. No, I just spit blood. It feels different when it's your own. Let me try something now different than a smile. Yes, I think you noticed. It stopped flailing wildly. It stared into Whoosh's feeble expression, but not with its eyes. He could see something clearly. Protruding from its curled scale body, about a third size of his own, was a narrow mouth. The fins on it, the fins on the head, it flexed and flared their spikes. The mouth opened up, impossibly wide. much wider than I ever thought possible. It reminds me of the peace I find in the depths of a good cavern. A pulse of steaming ooze shoots from my friend, or a shot from my friend, rather, I suppose. It rolled me, and it rolls me, and I'm claimed by the chilling void. The sludge clumping in my mouth. I believe I even hear something. Maybe a sorry. All I can see and all I can feel is the throat of that same cave. That same cave that had half swallowed me for so long. I guess that's it.